We've got Jean, Amanda, and Nicole in studio with us. And Jean, we're going to get started with you. We've got some important information we need to know.
Okay. The parade is Monday, October 28th, and that is a week from this coming Monday. And we actually leave the courthouse at 6:30. So as far as viewing it, it's pretty much downtown a little bit before 7 as far as for viewing. As far as for lineup, we're doing the same as we've done for the last few years, and that we line up on Pershing heading south. So you'll turn in at 13th Avenue North, and there'll be a group of people there to help you get into place all the way down from 13th Avenue North all the way down to 8th Avenue North. So there's still time to register. So far we have well over 50 entries, not including our dignitary type people, but that's people that have groups or organizations or businesses, and we have well over 50, and we're shooting for 75 because it's our 75th anniversary this year, so that's why we're shooting for 75 entries. And if we've reached that, then we have the opportunity to have a party.
Okay, got to have a party.
Yes. We do have our theme. It is Monsters on the Mississippi this year.
Yep.
So we are excited to see what people come up with.
Yes.
Now, Jean, you've got some other things about nicely throwing candy, and also there's going to be a quiet zone, I understand.
Yes, this started last year with the quiet zone directly in front of the courthouse, more on the Burpee side. And so there won't be any sirens or lights going yet at that time, and then they'll pick up as the parade heads on down more toward electronics is where the actual sirens and lights will start. So that's our quiet zone. As far as rules, the city has a rule that we can't throw candy, because what they don't want is somebody coming up and getting real close to the car. And then we did have an accident once at one of the parades about 50 years ago, I'd say, where somebody did get hit, and that's because people were throwing candy and they came out to get the candy.
I understand no political entries.
Nope, this is a children's parade.
Okay.
It's always been a children's parade, and it is so close to election time that it was just going to be an election parade. So, no, this is all children's. It's a lot of floats involving from PTAs to clubs and neighborhoods and schools, and it's a great children's parade.
And you, of course, always have a Grand Marshal. Tell us about our Grand Marshal.
We do. Our Grand Marshal this year is Henry Langer, and he is a well-known Clinton. He's 99 years old. He's was in the U.S. Army paratroopers. He's one of the first ones to land in Normandy. He has 2 Purple Hearts and the Bronze Star. And so we just really, after the celebration that they had this year for honoring the veterans that had been in Normandy, we thought this was just very fitting for him to be our Grand Marshal this year.
Very good. Let's slide it over to Amanda. We need some parade viewers information. I'm watching the parade. Now, what are you doing to my microphone? You can just hold it. There you go.
Okay.
All right, very good. So I'm going to watch the parade. What do I need to know?
All right, so as Jean mentioned, after the quiet zone, then after like electronics, that kind of area on 2nd Street is where you would want to kind of view everything. And then we do go down 2nd Street, and then we make a right-hand turn at 5th Avenue South. And at 5th Avenue South, you'll find some handicap parking. And so if you have a need for that, you can park downtown. And yeah, we get a big crowd for this.
I would think so. The 75th anniversary. Nicole, let's bring you in now. You get your own microphone, so
I do.
You don't have to drop it or anything like that. So talk a little bit about sponsorship. That's always so critical.
So this year we decided to kind of break our sponsorships out, and we were lucky enough to get 2 monster sponsors, which means they donated between $1,001 and $2,500. And we have 2 that decided to participate in that, and the first one was First Wealth Financial, and the second one was REM. REM did want me to plug that they are hosting a resource fair up at Eagle Point Park on 11/6 from 10 to 2, and that is just for anyone wanting to come up and learn about different resources that we have in the community. But they are hosting that, and they wanted me to let the community know.
All right. Now, there are prizes to be won as well, right? Go ahead, Nicole.
Hopefully, we get a first place prize, and that would be $750. I think that is the largest one that we've given away ever, because it is our 75th birthday. And we are hoping to get 75 entries outside of dignitary, like Jean said. We are, again, at 56, but we still have time.
All right, very good. We got 2 more things to cover. Front row viewing, a contest going on. Who wants to talk about that?
I can do that. So we started this last year because it's always everybody wants to have the front row seat, right? So we did a contest on Facebook where if you liked and shared and made a comment on our post, we would pick a front row viewing. And so what you get is there's a tent and chairs. You get pizza delivered to you, something to drink, all from Happy Joe's. Thank you, Happy Joe's. And it's just a great spot. And so we set that up down by Tegler Music. They get 2 front row parking spots with it as well. And so if you would like to be considered for that, just go to our Facebook page, find our post, like it, and share it, and give us a comment of who you're going to be watching the parade with.
All right.
That was sponsored by Travel Bug.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Got to get those sponsors in there.
Yeah.
That's my job.
So, parade day again, Monday, October 28th. And who wants to fill us in on what's all going to take place on parade day? Jean, slide that over there.
Don't drop it.
And don't drop it.
And don't drop it. So on Monday, the 28th, so we'll be there ready to set up any floats or walking units. We'll be there as early as 4 o'clock. So if you're ready that early, that's great. We also have a meeting on Monday night, this coming up Monday, as a fundraiser for us at Happy Joe's, as well as a meeting. And we're all entries that have entered will meet us there sometime between 6 and 7. And so it's not the whole time. You pop in anytime between 6 and 7, get the information that you need, and we kind of help guide you as to where you're going to be in the lineup. So when you come that Monday night, it's not all foreign to you. So when you come in on 13th Avenue North, then we help you find a spot. We want you ready to go by 6 o'clock. We're going to leave by 6:15, and we usually are, our police and sheriff are so organized in helping us get ready, and and they lead the parade and they end the parade, and it's really just a real community-minded event that just usually pulls off really easily.
All right. Well, I want to thank you all for coming in. Again, the 75th Clinton Mardi Gras Parade, Monday, October 28th. Monsters on the Mississippi. Thank you all for coming in.
Thanks, Gary.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping